Hooty hoo, fellas, this is Super Zero 1000, and welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm going to say it that way from now on because it sounds more memorable. Anyway, I'm going to give you a tour of Clock Town. Here we're in South Clock Town right here, and it is pretty much the center of Clock Town, even though Clock Town doesn't really have a center, it's just Nintendo logic or something. Anyway, this is where most of the important things are, some of the important things, actually. Like the clock tower right there, that's where the Skull Kid's supposed to... I did not know the tattle thing was showing. Anyway, this is where the clock tower is, so yeah, it's a very important place in Clock Town. And right here, we have East Clock Town. East Clock Town is one of the smaller, well, actually all of them are smaller, but anyway, this is where, you know, basically where a bunch of things happen. Okay. Anyway, it's also where one of the hardest mini-games will be, but I'm going to talk about that later. Yeah. Let's go back to South Clock Town if that's really where we're going. No, this is North Clock Town. North Clock Town is the, I think it's the second smallest part of Clock Town. It's pretty much the least important part of Clock Town because there's the least to do. So I think this part leads to South Clock Town. Yes. And finally, West Clock Town. Plus another part. West Clock Town is the smallest part. Well, yeah, the smallest part, well, at least in width. It's really much smaller than North Clock Town, but in length, it is much bigger than North Clock Town. And also there's a lot more to do, like there's the bank here, there's the bomb shop. I like how the sign looks kind of like it says poop. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it looks like it says poop. That's what Chugga Conroy pointed out. Anyway, it's a really cool looking place. Okay, so now I will show you the laundry pool. I don't know why they call it the laundry pool. That's probably where they hang their clothes and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, this is the laundry pool, and this area is most important for a side quest, actually. And this was actually where I was going to go after the tour of Clock Town. Because there is a ferry over here that we're supposed to take over to North Clock Town, which is where the Great Ferry is. And I gotta point out, this music, the music for this place, it's okay. It kind of gets annoying after a while, though. Because, like I said, you gotta visit this area a billion times. Yeah. Yes, and probably some of you are asking me if I got them from Glowzel. The answer is half yes and half no. It's just some friends of mine showed me that video. And let me tell you, it's very trippy, I gotta tell you. And wow, I went through... Actually, it's kind of a shortcut. Well, not a shortcut, because it's a long way. Anyway, let's go back to North Clock Town. Sorry, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock! Ugh. We're running out of time. And we're at the Fairy Fountain. Like no Zelda fan has seen one of these already. This is where you'll see the Great Fairy. She sounds like she's getting stabbed to death while she laughs. Anyway, she's gonna tell you, you know, she's going to say you're one of altered shape. She's going to give you a magic meter. And, yeah, she plays a pretty big role in that aspect. And I'm sorry I didn't read her script. She'll probably talk this time. I'm the king of the world! Okay. You've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubble blasts. Press and hold B to blow a big bubble. That sounds very wrong. The man who lives in this observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate the child's powers, kind young one. Yeah, wow, she said kind young one and she's half naked. Okay, enough of the sex jokes. Let's go ahead. And what you're supposed to do is it kind of gives you a hint of what you're supposed to do. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to blow the bubble and shoot it over to the Majora's Mask balloon. Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. Are you ready? Yeah. If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready? Yeah! That's very nice. Okay, the music's over, and you hear the bell ringing. That's the clock tower. Wow, that was very sudden. And there's another bomber over here. Not to be confused with people who drop bombs. I don't know why I said that. That was absolutely pointless. Okay, so I recommend you go into East Clocktown, I guess. I recommend it. I wasn't intending to go. I'm just not very good at directions. I'm just not very good at directions. That's why. Animal abuse. I do not support animal abuse whatsoever, and I think it's sick and wrong. Okay. And I think there's another one up here. Yeah, there is another one. And he's probably going to see you. He's going to drop down. That's what she said. Well, okay. What do you actually... Actually, one left. I only remember getting 3. The one he's talking about is the one in West Clocktown. Yeah, sorry I spoiled it for you. But if you like spoilers, that's fine, you know, that's your loss. Okay. This is what I love about Zelda. When it's daytime, the music is playing. When it's nighttime, it's not. That's just so unique. You know. They do the... I wish they did that in the 8-bit game. Well, they didn't have a day and night segment. Day and night segment or whatever. In the 8-bit games. Don't get me wrong, I love the 8-bit games, but I like the 3D ones more. You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. If only you were a human. Then I could give you the original Bomber's Notebook and maybe make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrub! I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. 42531. I should probably write that down because, yeah, 42531. Yeah, I'm probably gonna write that down as soon as this video ends. What time are we at? We're about 9 minutes. That's not bad at all. You probably saw my hair. Yeah, my hair is really curly and long. I sound like such a girl saying that. Oh yeah, my hair is so curly. Okay. Wow. Okay, what you're supposed to do now is you're supposed to go to the West Clocktown Observatory. Yes, I was at the perfect place when they just dragged me out of there. Like, well, actually, you're supposed to do it in East Clocktown. But before we do that, and yes, at nighttime in West Clocktown, you actually get a free strip show. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, enough with the crappy jokes, okay. I'm just being beyond obnoxious in this episode. I can't believe I actually said that. Rated E for everyone. Wow. I can't believe I actually freaking said that. Okay, here's East Clocktown. Okay. Okay, I think it's 52431. Why do I need it to write it down? I can just go back. 52341. Okay, I'm forgetting already. I think it's 42. No, not 43. 42. 531. Yes! Okay, let's go to the observatory. This area kind of looks like it would be fitting for a temple or dungeon or whatever. But I'm cool with it if it's not a temple. I love temples, don't get me wrong, but it is a smaller area. Temples and dungeons are supposed to be really huge. And enemy, this is a Skulltula, for those of you who are not familiar with the Zelda franchise. If you go near it, that is in this game, it will spin attack you. Which is why I strongly recommend doing the Bubble Blast against it as a Deku. As a human, you're not as weak against it, and you can actually, you know, more than one thing is more than effective. And I love the music in this place. I gotta tell you, this is some majestic and fantastic music. Seriously. They really did a good job on this game's soundtrack. Oh well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you no friend of the Bomber's gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. He's not my friend. Wow, that's a very nice laugh. He said that he'd steal my moon's cheer. Well, there was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing some trouble over on. Yeah, this is the same day as the last video. Not joking. And this is the only time, well, actually, sort of the only time of importance that you're gonna be able to use this telescope. A telescope in this game. This telescope in the game. Oh, come on, man! What are you, Pichu? Now, to be perfectly honest, I don't play Pokemon anymore. Yeah, I know it seems very shocking for some of my earlier fans, you know, that were there from the beginning. But I've grown very, very tired of Pokemon. You know, it just seems very stale to me now. you know, I'm not very interested anymore. You know, it's just the same game. You know, it's been the exact same game since the first. I hate to say it, but it's true. It's very repetitive, and it's very, I wouldn't say boring, but it's very, you know, it's very lackluster, even for an RPG. I think when you enter the, I don't know if this actually happens or not, but I think when you actually enter that place as a human, he'll call you a jerk after you call after you come out. I don't know. I'm just probably gonna have to check that out when I'm human again. So we're gonna end this video off here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Let's see how to stop this thing. Wow. Yeah, the problem is I'm right behind the laptop, so I always talk yes.